Well, here we are again with the second part of the Unknown Origin Flashpoint in Battletech Advance 3062, and Darius Oliveira is starting off with the briefing, which is never, ever a good sign. It's just disaster. He's not going to know what's happening. It's okay. We all know he's going to mess up. It's expected. I guess we'll move past it. But he's asking for the details from the files recovered in the previous mission last Friday. Captain Megorian is being held in a safe house somewhere in New Volky, which I guess is kind of nearby. So there's something called a Bauman group, and it's some sort of big bad yada yada, former Great House military, something professionals. Not sure that I really give a shit. After all, we are the true professionals, of course, being bloody mercenaries ourselves. Okay, so Notker Bauman and his organization run the black market, which, well, we don't have access to the black market because I didn't feel like paying the bloody pirates. So I guess that really doesn't matter too much. This is sort of the expectation here is that weapons will be lost tech. Some of them, like the coil, are absent from Starleak's historical records. Yada yada. We have to pursue it because, hey, promise of lost technology gains an edge on the battlefield, something everyone and their mother is looking for. So, yada yada, information, and we need to go in and take them down. So we can accept the contract. Once again, 6 pieces of salvage will probably outstrip the actual value of that salvage. We're going to be selling some parts and pieces that really aren't worth that much, but may as well. And we will mix things up a little bit. I think our Hellbringer proved himself pretty well. I think we are going to keep him. I'd like to bring the Centurion along because it's been far too long, but honestly, this guy's a little outstripped at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this into a bit more of a clan mosh pit. Move Bobsled and the Hellbringer down and bring our Summoner F. And the Summoner pilot is still in training, which I guess that is new because most of our pilots are pretty good. I think that's Flathead? Yes. Flathead is our Summoner pilot, unless, was I trying to put Chancellor? No, I wasn't. Okay. So hey, we should train more pilots, we should have a more well-rounded company than currently. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional full-scale pilots. That lets me feel that we're 8, so if one of them gets injured, we are down to the count a little while. Well, 1 or 2 of them, I suppose. And this will be our lance. We're going to keep the Atlas, although we will be doing a mech rebuild here real soon on the channel. I'll put that up as well, because I think it'd be kind of fun to watch. So, with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get on the draw.
Initiated.
Okay, Sumeyer is giving us some of our information. Zeta Lance, which is the group that we're hunting, should be somewhere around. But there's a weird signal coming from an object in geosynchronous orbit, some sort of blip that was there and then gone, which is so comforting. Zeta Lance, Mech Warrior, Urbi Warfare, you're here. Big mistake. Mr. Bauman wants your heads, and we intend to deliver. So, of course, we'll be preventing them from taking our heads, as, of course, we are fielding a lance that is way heavier than anything we should rightfully be fielding for this level of difficulty mission. But, sometimes it is nice to feel like the big bad boss man himself, and not like we're constantly fighting an uphill battle. So, we have engaged, and the first visual contact is a locust. Okay. Orbiting platform, marked as space junk. Ooh. It's almost like there's a plot twist that's coming for us. Oh, I have the subtlety of a jackhammer, and it makes me very happy that it is so. Do they really? A locust, another 20-tonner, 50-tonner, 50-tonner? That's pathetic. Huh. I sincerely hope that they were going to bring backup, because this is just insufficient. They will be scouted in traditional Steiner fashion, if they're not careful. So let's be a little careful ourselves, because they haven't moved yet at all, which means they'll be darn near impossible to shoot, but our Summoner F might be able to get creative with some accidental friendly fire. So what we're going to do, fire everything that we can, only 9% chance to hit, but let's see if we can get lucky. We do actually land, yep, 1, 2, and we blew a chunk off the Locust because she was standing in the way. Dodging that return fire from what looks like a rifleman. I didn't actually check. Oh, that's a bombard. Double AC-20 bombards. That thing needs to die yesterday. We did take out an arm on the Locust, but it's only a single MG, which is not exactly great work on our part. And I want a shot there. Is that obstructed? No. Is it the highest chance we can get? Probably. I would like some jump jets in this sort of situation, but alas, no joy. Let's fire the plasma rifles. Oh hey, all 4 contacts, 70% chance to hit. That's pretty nice, and the bombard is cooking. That is for sure. So he's about pushed halfway up his heat bar, well, halfway between the overheat and forced shutdown. Of course, if you reach the top end of that, your mech will shut down and offer your opponent, well, let's just say a better shot on you than you would reasonably want to give them. We are going to secure the bracing cockpit and let that give us some better accuracy here. I should have waited, probably shot into the Locust with that. We do avoid evasion with this mech, but that will get us some luck on the bombard. Well, you know what? Let's just see if we can eviscerate the trebuchet. A little bit of a dangerous firing arc. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And yeah, no friendly fire. Trebuchet is ripped to pieces and nearly knocked over, which all of that is good for me. Bad for them. It's generally how I like to keep things on the battlefield, so if things are good for them and bad for you, it means that the payday is not going to be worth the trouble. I think I have a couple bombard pieces, not enough, probably. But we might be able to pick up a couple here if I am slow and careful about toasting them out. Do I want to... No, this is a clan mech, what am I thinking? It can't kick anything. Of course, clan mechs have better shooting, but they make up for that with, well, piss poor melee. It goes against the Zelbringen, which is the clan way of combat, I guess you could call it. We are going to fire the HEs. I don't care about the trebuchet. And if it leaves the battlefield in pieces, so much the better for me. One salvageable part only, but that's not exactly a surprise. And now let's see, that should be, yep, that Stinger back there in the back. Moving right down the gully, and yeah, firing the Atlas. It's such a huge size delta, and we don't have any evasion. That guy's going to be pretty accurate. Drones on the field, Starleague era. Dormant for years. Primary target is Zeta Lance, followed by the hostile drones. Of course, they will be packing decent firepower and pretty good armor, if I had to take a guess. Locust and the Stinger probably thinking right now about where they want to go. That is still a bit of a problem with high mobility AI and trying to plot out their moves. Oof. Okay, never mind. No scorching damage from that medium laser, and we're too far out of range for the MG to really come into play. 2 evasion pips, we would probably be able to burn right through that Locust on this turn. Be surprised if we couldn't. And now it's the Stinger. Come on. Ooh, that's from above. Dagnabbit. Hey, never underestimate even a light mech that can get you. If that had hit us in the cockpit, we'd be in trouble. As it is, we're kind of okay, and he's knocked himself down, but yeah, I mean, nearly through the rear armor on the Hellbringer. It is pretty lightly armored, which can be a definite issue. So Precision Strike is going to slow down the bombard, and I don't want to, well, you know, I want to cook it to death, so let's go for, where's his ammunition stores? I'm going to try to avoid those. That's in that right torso. Is there anything held in the leg? No? May as well. We might blow off an arm here, but 13% chance of not even killing him in the head is not exactly good enough for me. Oof. Never mind. Went right where I didn't want it. 4 salvageable parts, though, and most of our 6 pieces of salvage could reasonably go to that. And I'd be maybe not thrilled, but certainly not unhappy, which, I mean, hey, that's good enough sometimes. This will just be overkill. Yeah. about half of that was completely unnecessary. But I mean, hey, he DFA'd us. That seems like just revenge. Summoner moving up, and still decent evasion on the Locust, I suppose. Never really had too good accuracy with this guy, and of course our pilot is pretty green, so not the best bonuses there either. Bauman group units are gone, so that clears the board for us a little bit. And now we just have the hostile drones, which are making themselves known on sensors, if not on visual. That height difference will be an issue, and I wonder if we can mitigate. Probably not. We are, I think, just going to leave the Atlas there. Uses indirect fire from the bracing cockpit medium drone on the way. I was hoping we'd get to move again, get some evasion back, but not moving before the medium drones anyway is going to be a bit of an issue. I don't see what their evasion will be, but it should be pretty high. I'm really surprised that they would have 0 evasion after that big of a move. Granted, it wasn't exactly... Oh, that's FTL ammunition? I think. That looked really tightly clustered for an LRM. If it's only a single hit location... No, okay, it's 2. Very well. I got a little over-nervous there. Easiest thing to do going up then against SLDF tech. That's designed to be unfair. So, our plasma rifles have double damage here, but with the 22.8% chance to hit, I don't think we're going to take that shot. Just in case there's several rounds of enemy reinforcements. There may not be, there may be. It's kind of hard to say, but yeah, there's definitely evasion on that guy. Because I'm not getting any sort of good firing solution. And we really should at this point. I mean, let's try the precision strike. That's acceptable. Let's take a look in. 8% chance. Yeah. Target move +6. There's 3 evasion pips on there. It's just not showing us. Can I get my standards? Let's go to the standards for the increased accuracy. And HE's probably would have gotten the kill from the increased damage, but what can you do? Other than know that it works like that and only include HE ammunition, which I definitely could have done, but didn't, because I'm just like that, I guess. Summoner F is just going to move up and pop done, and El Duce, with the bracing cockpit, might actually be able to get some good work done here. Do avoid, oof, that's not great. Even avoiding some of his evasion with a missile TTS is just only aided by the precision strike. There it is, that's the first kill. And that's 50% of the hostile drones. There's only the one left. We of course do not have visual contact currently, but I would be surprised if he lasts the turn. Relatively short move, shouldn't be 3 evasion pips on there, maybe 2. Which will make us, of course, +2 more accurate against him. We can also get rid of some of the height difference, which will help as well. And precision strike, this should be, yep, very nice. Frontal shot. And we burned right through him. That's exactly what you like to see. Not salvageable, unfortunately, but that has done it. So, mission successful. Thank you all for hanging around, and we'll see you again real soon.